Well, here in Vancouver, bars and restaurants were completely packed this afternoon. Pretty much anywhere with a TV, people were huddled around and glued to the game. Well, our Dan Burrett spent the day out with fans, and he joins us now from one of the city's World Cup hotspots. Dan?
Gloria, the jerseys are donned, the flags are flying, and people around the world are now tuned into the beautiful game. Lots of Brazilian fans here on the Lower Mainland, and their team at home did not disappoint.
This is the Brazilian mobile. Take pictures. Going all the way this time.
It was all smiles and samba on Vancouver's Commercial Drive this morning. Brazil fans were ready to show off their nation's soccer prowess in Game 1 of the World Cup against Croatia. But those fans were feeling bullish.
We feel like we're the underdogs and we're good. David versus Goliath.
Everyone wanted in on the fun in Vancouver today. Brothers João and Bernardo RABELO came here from Brazil in 2010. Today they crammed into an East Vancouver bar to cheer with other Brazil fans, hoping for goals after a less than ideal start.
We're all excited about the game, and to have the biggest and the best World Cup ever, because Brazilians is just all about football. It's a religion.
And plenty of Brazilians were praying when it was a tie game at halftime.
Everybody knows Brazil, but Croatia is not that. They don't see Croatia as like can win this first game, and the pressure is all on Brazil. If we lost this first game, it would be terrible for us.
Fans at the Croatian Cultural Center were satisfied at the half and showing off their pride.
My grandmother did these. She sent them over the boat from Croatia, and I said, okay, I'll wear it. What the heck?
No mistaking the loyalties in this crowd, but even if you are outnumbered, it's always good to display a little home country pride.
First half, first game of the World Cup. Croatia, what else can you ask for? We scored the first goal in the World Cup.
But the first goal would not be enough. Brazil wins at home, and their fans here are thrilled and relieved. And I'm now here with a man who knows a little something about playing in a World Cup. 1986 Canada star Carl Valentine, a longtime Whitecap. Carl, thanks for joining us. What did you make of the match between Brazil and Croatia today?
Well, I'm sure Brazil glad the game went the way it did. Obviously, that's the first goal, their own goal they've scored in a World Cup, so that wasn't the greatest start for them. You could see how much pressure they were under. It wasn't a typical Brazilian game. Croatia frustrated them. They played very well, and Brazil got a couple of good bounces, a couple of good decisions that went their way, and they capitalised on it. But I think it was a fair result in the end.
Now, we've got another upcoming game, you being a Manchester man yourself at the Manchester Pub. England playing Italy on Saturday. Which way do you see that one going?
Oh, it's a massive game for both teams. Obviously, I think Italy have got to be the favourites. England have not done well in most competitions lately. But this is an England scene that Pirlo himself said this is a much stronger team than when they played them in the Euros.
Going to be a fun tournament to watch overall. Carl, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you very much.
And Gloria, it will be a lot of fun. Back to you.
Spain, Netherlands tomorrow, Dan. Thank you.
That's correct.
Now, a lot of people doubted that they would ever make it, but the World Cup bus has finally arrived in Brazil just minutes before kickoff. 60 days, 14,000 kilometers, and the adventure of a lifetime. This group of soccer fans driving a school bus from Vancouver to Rio reached a small Brazilian town bordering Peru this afternoon.
The whole town is decorated in yellow and green. Even the street, the road has been painted. And we just managed to find a little bar. It's absolutely packed. 10 minutes until kickoff.
The group drives to Sao Paulo next and then on to Rio. Quite the trip.